If this message found you, your spirit, your soul is healing. And I'm so sorry that I'm already going to start crying, but some of you watching have been carrying around guilt. You've been carrying around shame, regret in a way that nobody else knows about. Like you have been, you look so strong on the outside. You look so strong on the outside, but you've been juggling emotions that you don't talk about. You've been even carrying anger and resentment that you don't talk about, that you don't tell people about. You know, you've been torn, feeling conflicted, feeling overwhelmed. You've been trying to balance your inner world that feels too heavy to carry alone sometimes. And it's like you've been maybe even over analyzing everything that you say, everything that you do, or over analyzing other people. You've been feeling just overwhelmed. And Spirit wants to acknowledge that, not to punish you, but to free you from the guilt, from the shame, from the remorse that you feel inside. I do feel like there's a lot of anger or resentment that maybe you even have towards the past. And I feel like there's a lot of loneliness here, not because you don't have people around you, but because you don't feel seen, you don't feel heard, you don't feel loved or understood, you don't feel emotionally connected in the way that your heart truly needs for you to feel emotionally connected. It's like you're longing for something, that your heart is longing for something that just feels out of reach. There's this disconnect there, and you may be feeling angry or defensive or irritated about this. So like maybe instead of like expressing your loneliness, you just like emotionally shut down, or you get angry, or maybe you lash out. Maybe you get quiet, you get defensive. Maybe you pull away before someone else can hurt you. And Spirit wants you to know that whoever you are, whoever this message is for, like you're not cold, you're not distant, you're protected. You know, this is you had to learn how to guard yourself, and you've been guarding yourself for a really long time, hyper vigilant, hyper focused on what other people's next move is, feeling distrustful, over analyzing their next move, preparing to get hurt, so you keep yourself on guard because of the past. Maybe you actually have used substances to cope, to keep yourself from getting hurt, to numb yourself from potential pain. And yes, you have these patterns that you're not proud of. You know, your reactions, though, they have come from these old wounds. Your reactions come from old wounds and not negative intentions. Your reactions, it's your reactions and the way that the way that you maybe get angry or lash out or become emotional, it stems from these past pains and hurts. It's not that you're toxic. It's because you were taught survival, not connection. You taught yourself how to survive. It's survival mode. You've been in survival mode, and so you understand that you do have these things that you need to work on. You know, like you learned dysfunction from the people who did not know how to love you. You learned dysfunction from the people who did not know how to love you the right way. You learned emotional habits from people who were wounded themselves. Maybe even your own a mother, a father, both your parents, siblings, whoever this was, a romantic partner, friends, whoever this was, like, you learned emotional habits from the people who were wounded themselves. And this is not your fault, but this is your healing. I feel like you are working on yourself, though. You've been working on yourself quietly and humbly. You've been going within. You've been, even catching yourself when maybe you react a certain way. You kind of, quietly catch yourself and look at it. You're learning to catch yourself. You're learning new emotional skills. You're unlearning old patterns. You're trying to show up differently in your relationship, or like show up differently even for yourself, because you have been going within. You have been like really doing a lot of deep soul searching. Like you have been on your spiritual path, and like, learning about spirituality. And in that journey, you've been able to do this healing process. You've been learning how to balance out your emotions, and how to, choose peace over chaos. You have been taming something within yourself, learning how to regulate your nervous system, learning how to calm and regulate your nervous system. So even on the days where you feel like you're failing, just know that you are actually growing, that you are evolving. It's like, imagine a 2-year-old when they're learning how to walk, or a 1-year-old when they're learning how to walk. They kind of like stumble and they bump into things. And so, they're just learning. They're just learning. So they're not going to be like, a star athlete right away. It takes time of gaining balance. And that's what you are now. Like, you're learning, you're growing, you are evolving, you are healing. And that's the thing, like, you are becoming more honest with yourself, because like you're looking within. Like you've entered this season of your life of doing deep inner work, becoming honest with yourself, searching your soul for meaning, for peace, for purpose. You're not who you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Like, really look at yourself right now. If you stayed for this reading and it resonates with you, look at yourself and without a doubt that you are not the same person that you used to be. I feel like this is the season of your life, the past several years, has been your in between. This is like your metamorphosis that you're going through. And like Spirit saying, like, you're not broken. You never were broken. You're healing exactly the way your soul needs to heal, which is slowly, gently, and intentionally. Because it's like, I just love the fact that you are so profound and you are truly being honest with yourself, stopping yourself, catching yourself. Even if it's later, even if it's after the fact, you are able to reflect on that and like, damn, that was fucked up that I acted this way, or that I said this, or that I did that. Why did I do that? Why did I get triggered? Why did I get so triggered? It's like you're realizing and learning too that you're not your past, you're not your mistakes, you're not your wounds, you're not your old patterns. You just simply are. You are a beautiful soul that is in the midst of transformation. You are someone that is learning, that is gaining mastery over yourself, over your emotions. You're someone here that is awakening. You're also healing like generational pain, because like you know that you have generational patterns to break. You're able to see the dysfunction and how it's been passed down. It's like you're becoming emotionally whole. So Spirit wants you to have patience with yourself. Give yourself some grace. Your healing may be quiet, but it's real. And it's happening right now. And no matter what happens, you'll never be the same person that you used to be, no matter what. Because you're aware. So, this is what I have for you, beautiful souls. And, yeah. Okay. I love you so very much. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, please feel free to reach out to me. I know this reading was a little bit different than what I normally do. It was supposed to just be a short. But no matter how many times I tried to record, I could not make it to fit under 3 minutes. And it was too powerful to do like a voiceover or to do like the text to talk like I normally do for my shorts. It just couldn't do it. So anyways, you guys, this is the fourth I don't mean to say anyways, like anyways, but on to the next. This is the 4th year that I have done my Christmas specials or holiday specials. So all of my regular clients love this time of year because you get the readings at a huge discount. I have posted the discount prices in the community section of this channel. So if you guys want to check those out and see the cool prices that I have right now, and reach out to me, you can send me an email or a text. And yeah, so space is limited because it does take a lot of energy to do these readings, and I do get tired. Plus I, have my collective readings to do on my social media platforms. So if you're interested, reach out and I will get you set up. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste. Also, real quick, for those of you who are still here, which isn't going to be many people still here, but I am also still selling my spell charm jars and the spell charm necklaces if you guys are interested. These are very potent and powerful. And anytime you need a little extra cash, you just take it and shake it up, and I will send you like a little card on how to use it. Those of you who have that did participate in the Halloween giveaway, I only had a couple people participate in the Halloween giveaway, so there wasn't a whole lot of people in order to do the big giveaway box that I wanted to do, so I'm saving that. But those that did participate automatically are getting a spell charm jar necklace. But only 2 of the people that did participate reached out to me to give me their address, so that I could ship it to them. So if you haven't received one, it's probably because you didn't reach out to me to give me your address. So I love you so very much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to share in some equal energy exchange with your girl, and like and subscribe. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.